If I could add also that Bronson used the word troubling, I think we are extremely disappointed of the accusations. I think when you hear the Dean of Students talking about all the initiatives that we're involved with, we really believe the University of Colorado is a national leader as far as putting this together, which is why we've taken the position we have today of coming right out front with the story with full transparency. We believe that'll help us send the message to additional students and student athletes. And we've worked very, very hard with numerous agencies. Deb Coffin mentioned a lot of them. We've also worked very hard on a collaborative effort with the District Attorney's Office. We've worked hard with our previous head coach involving numerous guest speakers, numerous initiatives in collaboration with Victims Assistance, with MESA, with all different types of partners to help us address this challenge that is not unique to CU Boulder, but I believe that our athletic program, in conjunction with partners across campus and partners that I mentioned, have played a significant role in helping us address that. So we take it very, very serious, and we believe we've made great progress on our culture on campus, and great progress on many, many ways in how we communicate with our cheerleading team, with our dance team, with our mascots, initiatives with all 16 sports, and that's what makes it so disappointing to us when we've put so much into it to let people know and to help the message come out that we won't tolerate this. And that's why our sanctions have been so severe against student athletes or anyone on campus associated with initiatives like this, to ensure that our tolerance is zero and that we do everything we can to help the University of Colorado Boulder be a model campus on how we address this issue. Michael Sipili in 2006, when he had a challenge associated with an issue that was not related in any way to sexual assault the first time, was very similar to what happens to any student that is expelled, if you will, or suspended from the institution for a year or so. They have the ability to reinstate themselves, and the University of Colorado, and I believe higher education in generally believes in second chances. And obviously, if his first offense was in another category, we would not have reinstated him. But we were very proud of the progress he had made since then, and the restitution that he had made, and the progress he had made in the classroom. We were very pleased with his progress and felt he was on the right track, and obviously are, again, very, very surprised, disappointed, and troubled by this accusation.
Worries about Title IX litigation?
For us, the issue right now is not worrying about litigation. For us, the issue right now is worrying about sending a clear message to our campus community that this won't be tolerated. Again, the measures that we've outlined for you that have been taken at both the athletic and the student level make this an even more serious offense. We are moving in a very defined direction as a campus, and we're not going to tolerate this.
Well, again, I think that you have to remember both issues involving Michael were very, very different. But when we spend the amount of time emphasizing the importance of being a model citizen, about the fact that it's a privilege to play and represent the University of Colorado as a student athlete, and when our student athletes don't do that, that is something that we just don't understand, because we talk about it all the time, and it is a very consistent, saturated message that we give our student athletes. And it's very similar to what's going on in the NFL, too. I think that I was fortunate enough to spend some time with Roger Goodell and him talking about his tolerance level of different things. And you know what? I think that's outstanding. And I think that at that level, it's a little bit different because of the maturity and the age and the professionalism of those players. But a lot of our players model that and watch that, and that's something that is important to us. So I think that it's something that we're dealing with throughout all of elite sports at the college level and the NFL level. But again, we are very, very disappointed. And again, we have committed ourselves to this. We've worked very hard to address this issue, and we will continue to be very steadfast in all of our initiatives and putting it together. And we worked very hard at our relationships with a lot of people that are experts to help us address this. And we've put a lot of resources into it, a lot of time, energy, and we recognize how important it is to represent our community, our state, and our institution with class. And when things like this happen, that's obviously contrary to our objectives.
I think it's important for us to make the point that this institution absorbed and embraced the lessons of its past difficulties regarding these issues. What happened in 2001 with an off-campus party, all of the lessons of that time have been absorbed, and they've formed these series of policies and programs and approaches and a philosophy on this campus. And we want the people of Colorado to know, parents of prospective students and current students, members of the faculty and staff of the campus, the entire Boulder community to know that this is a place that learned a valuable lesson and has put that lesson to work. This is a different environment, and we're proud of that fact. And we, as Mike said, want to be a national leader in educating young people about sexual assault, as well as issues like alcohol and drug use. We take those issues very seriously as well.